right, K-Mac, thank you. 12:19 right now. Let's talk finances here. Investing has a different meaning for all of us. Now, with recent discussions about investing apps, speculative stocks, and short selling, some of the basic investing principles are often getting lost. CBS Sports financial expert and money expert Andy Mattingly joins us now to discuss what every investor needs to remember. Andy, appreciate having you here with us always. What should people be considering as they venture into investments?
Well, the first thing is to really build your knowledge, because if you don't understand everything that you invest in or the types of investment vehicles that you're using, you're going to make mistakes. And so you won't know when to buy or how different things should be done. So you really want to make sure you understand everything that you're getting involved in.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of friends lately doing some things or espousing some things, and they're not professionals at all. So what is one of the most important keys for success then for investors of any age?
Well, the thing is to make sure you're taking the appropriate amount of risk. Lower risk items usually have a lower reward. If something that has higher risk, you have higher opportunity for reward, but more losses. But what you really want to do is balance all of that out for how long you're going to be in the market and what your goals are.
Now, is there a mistake that every investor makes and needs to avoid?
Yeah, it's the trap of following the market news or the hot investment idea. It's really better to have a strategy and base it on research instead of following all the trends, because usually you can't be successful that way.
And then what are the main reasons then that people end up losing their investments, losing their money?
Well, they follow the wrong advice and they invest for the biggest payoff. Too many people listen to what's going on in their circle of friends for their advice instead of seeking out kind of that unbiased or researched information. And if you're going for the big payoff, usually it's because people are talking about it. It's probably too late to be in it. And you have to remember, even day traders who usually take more risk always have a disciplined strategy of looking at solid research and balancing risk versus reward.
Okay, you mentioned advice here. Is there any general advice then that everyone should follow?
Yeah, first, don't invest in any money that you need in a short term, because you want to make sure that you can get in and out of the market on your terms, not because you have another need for it. And then you want to make sure that when you start investing that you're not doing it to get rich quick, because for every example of the person who made $1 million in a week, there's a whole bunch of other people that have lost a lot more money than that. So, if you take that long view and put together a strategy, then you're going to be much more successful than trying to get rich quick.
All right, truer words have never been spoken. Thank you, Andy. We'll see you next week, buddy.
Thank you.